How long have you been in the business?
Probably around 14 years. Yeah, in and around there. And I've been team leader for the past 7 years. So I've been, training the agents, recruiting, and I haven't been actively selling. So I've been more like running the business.
That really happened when we had kids, though. When we had Vivian, who's now 10, it was like one of us had to decide who was going to be, kind of like in the driver's seat for parenthood, and one would have to run the business. And but kids really changed the way we thought about, the business too, right? I mean, we used to, before kids, we'd just work 80 hours a week and just take 4 vacations a year, and it was all good. And then it was like, okay, now it's a different game, right? Now it's about running a business that allows you to have a more balanced life. And I would say that struggle's been a little
up and down.
I don't know if we've achieved that yet, but we're working on it. So we started, as a husband-wife team, and we moved to Milton, where we didn't know a single person, so it was a little scary, and we had no systems. We had to figure out how to market. We were $40,000 in debt, and we had to make it happen. So we moved out here, and thankfully things went well for us. So for the first 3-4 years, I don't think we had any intention of ever starting a business, but then our quality of life just got so poor that we were almost forced to start a team.
So how long until you kind of got to that point in real estate where you're like, this is definitely the future and we can do a very good living doing it?
For sure. Well, I actually attended, it was a Dan Plowman conference at the time, and I didn't even want to go. I'm like, I don't have time for this. But when I went, and they were selling the system on how to build a team, I thought, wow, this is really the answer to, our problem. So Kathleen Black was our coach. And from there, we were able to build the foundation of the team that we have today.
And how big's the team now?
9 people, huh?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, so there's 2 full-time admin. One is a little more kind of traditional, runs the front desk, and one is like a kind of a project manager, staging assistant. She's like barely ever in the office. She's always zipping around doing stuff. So 2 admin, 4 other agents, yourself and me, and then our designer Leanne. And it's a good group. We've talked before about, like why would somebody be on our team and what kind of criteria we look for. And it's like the very first thing is, if we wouldn't buy a home from them, like why are they on the team? Right?
Yeah, I was talking to a team leader recently who had that. He has to take a team that's in multiple markets, and he was looking at one of the markets and basically saying, like, if I was referring to someone in that and she was on my team, I would never refer to her. That's a pretty good sign. It's not the right fit.
I mean, there's growth for growth's sake, but it's like and we were like, reputation's everything, right? And it's very quickly to erode that. It's very quick to erode it. Like that team we were looking at, the Denver team, right? We watched that video where they were doing the Fresh Prince thing. And I thought it was great when I first saw it. I thought conceptually it was a lot of fun, but what you started to learn after you watched the video and saw the blowback was, it was kind of overlaid over this gentrification and this changing marketplace where people were actually really upset that this corporate-y kind of culture has taken over an area that was artistic and maybe not as high income, a little more diverse. Where it's it's probably a little more Caucasian moving in there. So it's like Brooklyn, that kind of thing, right? Like I think that's what's happening there. But one little decision to make a video, they got kicked out of their brokerage. I mean, I don't know what kind of an effect they'll have on the business. Ultimately, it's the strength of the relationships that really matter, right?
Exactly.
We're in the relationship business.
And I think, for us, team culture is super important. Like, we want to have people on the team where we support each other and it's not dog eat dog like other teams. So that's really important too, like fit. So we're not just going to grow to have more bodies in the office. It's definitely kind of a values-based decision. Yeah,
when we got clear on values, it really, I think it helps with attracting clients, but I think it also helps with attracting team members, right? Because we're really serving 2 audiences. It's buyers and sellers on one hand. There's the team. They have to be happy too.